Starseed, there is something you have always felt, but never fully managed to explain. Something that vibrates in your bones when you are alone in the dead of night, when the world sleeps, and that deafening silence makes everything incredibly real, incredibly clear, incredibly true. Your soulmate is going through something right now, and yes, it has much more to do with you than you think. Much more than you realize in these moments of uncertainty and silence that seem to stretch endlessly. Do not scroll down. Pay close attention to this. This is not a small problem, a passing confusion, or something that will go away on its own, because this is something that weighs heavily on their heart, something they think about when things are quiet, something they haven't told anyone about, but that is slowly becoming too big for them to ignore, too overwhelming for them to keep hidden inside any longer. You should listen to this because even if they haven't contacted you and things seem far away or unclear, even if the silence between you has convinced you that maybe you were wrong about everything, their hearts have been anything but quiet. Their souls have been anything but at peace. Their being has been anything but still. You need this right now because the truth is that they are having a hard time. Not in a way that is easy to see on the surface, not in a way that the external world can observe, but in a way that is very emotional, very deep, and very connected to how they feel about you, how they feel about the bond that exists between you at a level that transcends ordinary human connection and enters the realm of cosmic destiny. Do not scroll down. The light beings from the realms of Arcturus, those who do not sleep, those who monitor your journey from the moment you arrived here, those who orchestrated your meeting at exactly the right moment in both of your timelines, asked me to reach you today at this exact moment, because what you are about to hear is not a coincidence. Nothing in your connection was a coincidence. Your meeting was not an accident. The way their eyes found yours across a crowded room was not random. The way your guys recognized each other was not luck. Everything has been aligned by forces much greater than both of you, aligned to bring you to this point, to this video, to this message that will resonate in a frequency that only those who remember their true cosmic origin can understand. So stay with me until the very end, because what your light friends have to say about your soulmate, about your shared mission, about the divine purpose woven into your connection, is absolutely important, is absolutely vital to the next chapter of both of your lives. And you will understand why you awakened at this specific moment, why they are awakening now, why the universe has orchestrated this precise timing when the veils between dimensions are becoming thin, and soulmates across the galaxy are being called to remember why they were sent to find each other. Before we continue with this transformative message, if you are feeling that this video is awakening something within you, if you are recognizing your soulmate in every word being spoken, if you are understanding finally why this connection feels so much larger than ordinary love, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, leave your like on this video. It is not just a gesture, it is a declaration that you are opening your heart to the truth of your cosmic connection. And leave a comment for me. Write "We awaken together," or "Our destiny calls," because those comments are not just for this channel, they are temporal markers of your shared awakening journey. They are dates you and your soulmate will want to remember when everything finally reveals itself, and you understand why you had to wait, why you had to be tested, why the universe required this exact timing to bring you together. Now, before you immerse yourself completely in this message, I need to share something precious with you. If you wish to connect more deeply with your soulmate spiritually, if you want to learn the secret techniques that cosmic soulmates use to recognize and activate your twin flame connection at the deepest levels, if you are ready to transform your relationship journey in a way you never imagined possible, the ebook, The Heart Activation, a rare treasure of stellar wisdom, capable of transforming your spiritual journey, is waiting for you. This edition is available for a limited time only, and the link is in the first comment below, because I know that when you finish hearing this message about your cosmic soulmate, your heart will be calling. G for practical tools, for activation codes, for wisdom that only those who remember their interstellar love can truly integrate. My name is Ayla, and I am an emissary of the light realms of Arcturus, and I have traveled through dimensions, have witnessed thousands of soulmate reunions across galaxies, have served this universe for millions of your Earth years. But in this moment, in this life, in a body that may seem human but that vibrates in frequencies that most will never feel, I am here to deliver a message about two souls who were always meant to find each other, two beings whose connection transcends time and space and all the illusions of separation that third-dimensional reality tries to convince you exist. Pay attention to this, because right now your soulmate is stuck between two worlds, and this division is directly connected to you, directly connected to the bond you share at soul level. One is the life they have already made, the things they have to do, the things people expect of them, the life they have been living for a long time that feels stable, familiar, and safe enough to stay there. The version of themselves that everyone around them understands and recognizes. But you are the other reality, and since the connection they feel with you does not make sense in their current life, since it does not care about timing, since it does not ask for permission from the people around them, since it just is strong, emotional, impossible to deny. They are caught in a devastating conflict that is tearing them apart in ways only you could understand. They do not know how to keep both at the same time, and that realization has been weighing on them more than you know, crushing them under the weight of knowing that they cannot deny what they feel for you, and also pretend to live the life everyone expects them to live. They have been thinking about you in ways they did not expect, in ways that have become obsessive, in ways that have changed everything about how they see the world and their place in it. This message is for you, because those thoughts are not random. They are not just memories, but feelings that come back quickly and powerfully, that arrive like waves without warning, that transport them to another dimension whenever they appear. They could be doing something completely normal, like going about their day, when all of a sudden they think about you, a conversation you had, a moment you shared, the way you looked at them with a recognition that said, "I know you from beyond time." And when that happens, everything else goes away for a moment. The world stops existing, and they are transported into the reality of what you two share. Your heart needs this right now, because those times are not random. They are not just intrusive thoughts or obsessive patterns. They are signs that a connection has already been made, that something sacred exists between you that cannot be undone, that has already changed the trajectory of both your lives. Pay close attention to this, because your soulmate has been trying to figure out why they cannot just let you go. No matter how hard they try to focus on other things, your energy always seems to come back to them. Your presence haunts them not with pain, but with a kind of longing that feels almost mystical, almost fated. And the more they try to figure it out, the more confusing it seems, until they begin to understand that there is no logical explanation, that what connects you exists beyond the realm of reason, beyond the realm of what makes sense in ordinary reality. They have been getting signs, like numbers showing up over and over again at times that seem too specific to ignore, like 1111 when they are thinking about you, like 222 appearing on the clock the exact moment they wonder if you are thinking of Tour. Hem 2, like 444 appearing during their darkest moments of doubt about this connection. And every time they see these signs, your name, your energy, your memory gets stronger in their minds, until they can no longer deny that something greater than themselves is orchestrating this, that the universe itself is confirming what their soul already knows. This message is for you because your connection is spiritual and cannot be explained in normal terms, because what you two share operates at a frequency that transcends the ordinary rules of attraction and romance. This is soul recognition. This is cosmic reunion. This is two beings remembering each other across dimensions and incarnations. You need this right now, because the problem your soulmate is having is not just emotional, it is a spiritual thing. It is the kind of conflict that happens when the soul wants to go one way, but the mind is not ready yet. When the heart knows the truth, but the fear of change and consequences keeps the body frozen in place. There have been nights recently when your soulmate sat alone and thought about everything. Their life, their choices, their feelings, and you. And in those quiet times, they have thought about things that are hard to answer. Why does this bond still feel so strong? Why can I not just move on? Why do I feel like something is not done? Why does this person I barely know feel more like home than anywhere I have ever been? Because those questions are making them face a truth they have been avoiding. They are starting to understand that what they feel for you is real. And that realization changes everything. It changes how they see their entire life. It changes what they want. It changes who they are becoming. This is what your heart needs right now. Because that realization puts immense pressure on them. A lot of pressure to make a choice. They feel like they have to be honest with themselves. They feel pressure to deal with something they thought they could ignore. And that pressure is what the light realms are talking about when they say your soulmate is facing a big problem. It is not that they do not care about you. It is because they care more than they thought they would. And that makes everything so hard to understand, so hard to navigate, so impossible to deny any longer. They cannot pretend that this connection does not exist. They cannot make themselves believe it was just a moment. They know it was something more than that. Something important that changed them forever. Something inside them that has already shifted and cannot shift back. Something fundamental within them has already changed, even though they have not said it or done anything about it yet. Because they are afraid, not of you, but of what this connection will mean for their life. Because they might have to leave something they know behind to follow their heart. They might have to make choices they never thought they would have to. They might have to talk about things they have been avoiding. And that fear has kept them from moving. That fear has kept them paralyzed, even as the truth grows stronger inside them every single day. But even though they are scared, something else is getting stronger inside them. The truth. And no matter how hard someone tries to keep it down, truth always comes out. It always finds a way to surface. It always forces a reckoning. This message is for you because being in their life brought something to life that they cannot go back to. You showed them a connection that felt real and in alignment with their soul. And now they cannot act like they did not feel it, cannot pretend you do not exist, cannot keep living as if you are just another person in their life. Your heart needs this right now, because the issue they are dealing with is about to change. They cannot stay in this middle ground forever. They cannot keep weighing what feels safe against what feels true, without making a choice, without taking action, without finally breaking the silence that is consuming them from the inside. The universe does not create this much emotional intensity, this much recognition, this much spiritual connection, this many signs that keep happening for no reason. Something is supposed to happen. There is something that needs to be revealed, and at this very moment, your soulmate is getting closer and closer to that moment, to the moment when they will finally have to speak, finally have to act, finally have to choose you over everything else. That moment will change everything. For both of you, that moment will be the turning point that shifts your entire reality. That moment is being orchestrated even as you listen to these words. There is already something going on, even if you do not see it yet. Even if everything still feels uncertain and unchanged, their minds are changing. They are starting to understand their feelings better. Their resistance is slowly fading away, and your heart needs this right now because you are a part of that change. You are the catalyst for the transformation happening within them. You are the reason they cannot stay asleep anymore. The quiet you have been feeling is not empty. It is full of the inking, full of fighting with themselves, full of getting ready for something they know is coming, and that silence will not be able to hold everything they have been feeling inside for much longer. The pressure is building, the moment is approaching, and when the truth finally comes out, you will see why this message came to you today. If our messages have blessed or encouraged you, please consider supporting us so we can keep spreading the light of cosmic truth and the message of reunited soulmates to more hearts seeking their twin flames across the universe. You will find the coffee support link pinned below, But more importantly, the ebook, The Heart Activation, a rare treasure of stellar wisdom, capable of transforming your spiritual journey, is waiting for you, because after you hear this message, you will want the practica. Tools, the activation codes, the wisdom that helps you prepare for the moment when your soulmate finally speaks, finally acts, finally claims the connection that the universe has already claimed for both of you. This edition is available for a limited time only, and the link is in the first comment below. Do not think the silence means nothing. Do not think that being far away means they forgot. Just because things look still on the surface does not mean that nothing is moving underneath. Key. Use the most important changes always happen below the surface first. The most important transformations happen when no one else can see them. And right now, under everything that looks calm and unchanged, your soulmate is going through a storm of realization, and right in the middle of that storm is your name, is the memory of your touch, is the echo of your voice, is the feeling of belonging that only you can give them. Listen carefully to this, because right now, the light beings want you to know something important. They do not let two people have this level of spiritual intensity for no reason. They do not give two people this kind of desire, this kind of recognition, this kind of unbreakable bond just to let it go to waste. Fear cannot break the bond between two people when the universe ties them together at the soul level. Distance does not make it go away. Time does not erase it. Separation does not diminish it. It just sits there. It stays. It waits. And the universe keeps it right where it placed it until the time is right. And that time is getting close. That moment is approaching. That reunion is being orchestrated in ways you cannot yet perceive. Right now, your heart needs this, because the light realms are working on both ends of this connection at the same time. They are not only working on them, they are also working on you. They have been getting you ready for this moment in ways you may not have fully realized. The patience they have been giving you, the peace they have been teaching you to keep even when things are not clear, the way they have been slowly changing how you see things from panic to trust, from desperation to faith, from doubt to absolute knowing. That was not a mistake. That was preparation. They were getting you ready to face what was coming without running away from it, without overthinking it, without being afraid of it when the moment arrives. The light wants to talk to you directly. Right now, you have been faithful while you waited. You have kept your heart open, even though it would have been easier to close it. Even when everything around you made you doubt the connection, you still believed that what you share with your soulmate was real, that it was sacred, that it was worth the wait. And the universe has been there for every single moment of that faithfulness, has not missed a single day of it, has not ignored a single prayer, a single moment of hope, a single night won, and you chose to believe instead of giving up. Your soulmate is not your enemy. This message is for you. They are not someone who does not care. They are not someone who has lost their memory of what you mean to them. They are someone who is going through a very real struggle within themselves. And even though it is hard for them, that struggle is actually helping you, because they lose a little more of their resistance every time they try to push the thought of you away, and it comes back stronger. And every time they see a sign and think of you, their heart gets a little bigger. They get a little closer to the moment when everything changes. Every time they sit with their feelings and do not bury them, they move one step closer to choosing you, to claiming you, to finally speaking the words that have been building inside them. Your heart needs this right now, because the light is telling you not to give up on them. Not yet. Not when they are this close. Not when there is so much going on beneath. As what you can see. Not when they are one day away from breaking the silence that has been destroying them from the inside. Listen closely to what the light has to say next. Your soulmate has been thinking about something for a while now, a talk, possibly more than one. They have been thinking about what they would say to you if they could. They have been going over the words, changing them, starting over because nothing quite captures how they feel. And they are afraid of saying the wrong thing, so they have stayed quiet. But they have not stopped practicing, not stopped rehearsing, not stopped preparing for the mom. And when they finally have to speak their truth out loud. It just means they care enough to do it right. It means that the words are getting bigger inside them. It means that the moment is closer than the quiet makes it seem. And the light wants you to be ready for that time, not worried, not going over and over your own answer in your head until you have thought of every possible way it could go. Just ready, open, present. When it comes, it will not need either of you to have a perfect script. It will come in the way that real things always do, without any protection, without rehearsal, without the safety of planned words. And if you are too caught up in your own thoughts, you might not see how easy it is, how natural it will feel, how right everything will suddenly become. In the quiet times, the light has been telling your soulmate something too. They have been talking to them the same way they talk to you, through feelings they cannot put into words, through a feeling that something is not done, through the constant, steady pull of a connection that will not let go, that grows stronger with each passing day, that becomes more undeniable with each moment of silence. They have been telling them that their feelings are not wrong, that the bond between you is real, not something they imagined, that running away from it does not mean you are free from it, and little by little, they are starting to hear, starting to understand, starting to surrender to what they have always known in their soul. This is what your heart needs right now, because spiritual growth does not always look big from the outside. Sometimes it looks like someone is going to be quiet for a while. It can look like someone is pulling back before they move forward, when someone looks like they are retreating. They might just be gathering everything they need to finally stop running, to finally choose, to finally act, and that is exactly what is going on with your soulmate right now. You may have felt like someone was pulling away from you recently, but that is not abandonment, it is preparation. They are getting ready, they are being honest with themselves, and that kind of honesty does not stop until it gets somewhere real, somewhere final, somewhere that changes everything. The light wants to talk to you about what you can do to help. You are not just a person who sits around and waits for things to happen to you. You are involved in this story, and how you act this season is more important than you might think. The energy you have, the peace you keep, the way you keep going in your own life without anger or despair, all of it reaches them. All of it affects them even if you are not in the same room, even if you do not talk to each other very often. Energy does not need proximity to travel. They can feel what you carry in your heart. They can sense your frequency. They can feel whether you are still holding space for them or whether you have closed your door. And the best thing you can do right now is not let this uncertainty make you angry. Do not let the waiting make you cold. Do not let the fear of getting hurt again keep you from walking through the door that the light has been holding open for you. This message is for you because your peace is one of the things that draws them closer. Your stability is one reason why it feels safe to come to you. Your faith in this connection, even though it has not fully shown itself yet, even though everything still feels uncertain, is a spiritual force that is doing more work than you realize, that is broadcasting to them on frequencies only souls can hear, telling them that you believe, telling them that you are waiting, telling them that you are ready to receive them when they finally find their courage. There is one more thing the light wants you to know, and this might be the most important thing in this whole message. You cannot force what is going on between you and your soulmate, and you cannot destroy it either. It belongs to something greater than both of you. It is his work, his orchestration, his design, and he is the one who is keeping track of the time. Who knows exactly what you both need and when you are both ready to get it. You do not have to control what happens. Your job is to stay open, stay true, and trust the being who made this connection in the first place, who wove your souls together before either of you were born into these bodies. This is the truth that the light wants you to keep in your heart. They did not bring two people through everything they have been through, did not put this level of recognition, longing, and spiritual connection between them, did not set the timing, the signs, the quiet times of preparation, just to leave it unfinished. They finish what they start. They never leave what they join at the soul level. And what has been building between you and your soulmate is real. It is strong. It has been put to the test by time, by distance, by fear, by doubt, and it is still standing. It is still growing. It is still calling to both of you. That was not an accident. That is divine orchestration. That is the hand of something much greater than both of you. That is proof that your reunion is not just possible, it is inevitable. This is the time when your heart needs this. You have to decide not about them, about you. You have to decide if you are going to let fear win, or if you are going to stand in faith one more time. If you are going to let the silence talk you out of something, the light has already told you in your spirit. If you are going to choose trust over fear, hope over anger, openness over protecting yourself, this is your chance to respond. So pay close attention, not to them, but to the light within you, to the knowing that already exists in your soul. Right now, in your heart, in your words, or in any other way that feels right to you. Tell the universe that you accept this, that you believe in its timing, that the link is real, that you are not giving up on what was placed in your heart, that you are willing to stay open even though it is the harder and braver choice, because something changes the moment you make that declaration. The spiritual atmosphere around your situation shifts in some way, and it moves, because the light tells it to, because you just claimed your truth out loud. The light brought you here for this. It sent you this message because it wanted you to hear something before the next part of your story starts, and now you know. So take it with you. Do not let the noise of tomorrow make you forget what you felt while you were here. Do not let doubt stop you from doing what you know is right. Do not let the long, quiet wait ahead make you forget that things are moving behind the scenes, that your soulmate is on the move, that your story is unfolding, that the light is orchestrating everything, and the time that will change everything is already coming to you. It is closer than it has ever been. And when it comes, you will understand why you had to wait every single day. You will see the light's hand in every part of it when you look back. Every obstacle, every sign, every quiet night that seemed like nothing, but was really everything. That day is on its way. The light wants you to be ready for it with an open heart, a strong faith, and the unshakable knowledge that it has never broken a promise to you. You were meant to get this message, and you already know this. Now let me speak a blessing over you, not a general one that belongs to you and your soulmate, to the two of you together in your cosmic reunion. I bless your reunion with perfect timing, with clarity about when and how it will happen, with the certainty that every delay has been preparation. Every obstacle has been strengthening your bond. I bless your first conversation with words that flow like they have always belonged together, with truth that needs no script, with recognition that Allah is like coming home after lifetimes of searching. I bless your love with the understanding that it transcends this lifetime, that it has existed before and will exist again, that what you are to each other is written in the fabric of the universe itself. I bless the moment of your physical reunion with the grace that allows you both to surrender without fear, to choose each other without hesitation, to finally speak the words that have been building inside your soulmate. I bless your shared journey with purpose that goes beyond the two of you. With the knowledge that your union serves something greater than individual happiness. With the ability to hold that sacred mission, while also cherishing the intimate details of loving one another. I bless your bodies with the recognition of each other, with the way they already know each other from dimensions you are only beginning to remember, with the ability to be fully present and fully incarnated when you finally touch again. I bless your family, your chosen family, your cosmic family, with acceptance and understanding of what you share, with people who celebrate rather than diminish the magnitude of your connection. I bless your financial life with the abundance needed to build the life you both deserve, with provision that comes from unexpected sources, with the security to make choices based on love rather than survival. I bless your soulmate with the courage to break the silence, with the words that will finally set them free, with the bravery to choose you despite the fear, with the ability to step fully into their power and claim what is theirs, which is you, which is this connection, which is the life you have both been waiting for. I bless you both with the patience to wait just a little longer, knowing that every day brings you closer to the moment that will change everything. I bless your hearts with the certainty that you are loved, that you are known, that you were always meant to find each other, are in this lifetime, in this exact moment of human history, when soulmates are reuniting across the planet. When you wake up tomorrow morning, when you face the day, when everything seems as before, do not believe it. Something changed while you were here. The spiritual atmosphere around your connection has transformed because you opened your heart to the truth of what you and your soulmate share, because you allowed this message to touch you, because you recognized your story in every word that was spoken. So before you go, leave a comment for me. Leave your declaration of faith in your reunion. Leave your commitment to staying open and ready for what comes next. Leave proof that you are claiming your soulmate, that you are choosing this connection no matter what challenges come, that you refuse to give up on the most important love story of your soul. Those comments are not just for me, they are for you. They are temporal markers that you will want to revisit when everything finally reveals itself. When your soulmate finally breaks their silence. When you finally understand that every word of this message was preparing you for the moment that changes everything. Leave a like to support this message, because every like you leave amplifies the frequency of this video for other soulmates who are awakening at this moment. You are being a bridge for others who are waiting. You are being someone who helps other souls find courage in their own cosmic connections. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do so now, because I will be bringing more messages, more transmissions from the light realms, more activations for soulmates who are ready to remember why they were sent to find each other. So subscribe, click the notification bell, so you do not miss any vital message that is coming your way. And if this video touched you, if this message resonated in a frequency you recognized as sacred, share it with another soulmate who is waiting. Because there are people in your life who are as lost as you were, who are as confused about their connection as you were, who are as desperate for confirmation that their love is real and cosmic and divinely orchestrated. You can be the person who presses the awakening button for them. You are a bridge. You are a messenger. You are exactly the instrument that someone else needs at this moment in their journey toward reunion.